Okay. My name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. I'm here to tell you the story about the Hodag. This is the Rhinelander Hodag. And let me see if I can tell the story correctly, because I don't quite remember. Anyways, in the 1800s, the loggers came to Rhinelander and they cut down all the trees. Well, the Hodag lived in the forest. Now they didn't have no place to run. And the loggers, in their spare time, would hunt the Hodags until they became extinct. But the legend of the Hodag still lives in Rhinelander. He's still very much a legend in Rhinelander. Now, I heard another story about the Hodag, and when the Hodags were on the run from the loggers hunting them, some of them would run to the shores of a small lake like this. Where I'm at Sugar Camp, and the Hodags would run to the shore, and they had no place to go. So they said, "God help us." And God showed up, and he gave the Hodags flippers instead of legs. And so what happened is, God gave them flippers, and now they were able to live under the water. Now, as you know, a small lake like this would not have a fish this big, so the Hodag was in a class all by himself. And, you know, some people would be out here fishing, and you know, the Hodag might tug on the line to tease them, and they thought they had a northern or something. So lots of the small lakes around Rhinelander have Hodags, and water Hodags, and they're about this size here. Now, the other part of the legend is that some of the Hodags ran all the way up to Lake Superior. It's 111 miles away. And you know, a small lake like this, the waters are kind of warm. But some of the Hodag were so scared, and they ran all the way up to Lake Superior. And those Hodags, they got to the shore, and they said, "God help us. We need your help. We need a miracle." And once again, God gave those Hodags flippers instead of legs. And so, as you know, Lake Superior is a lot bigger than a little lake like this. So God showed mercy, and the Hodags grew to be as large as a killer whale. And you know, there's no other fish in Lake Superior that size. So it was a true miracle of God. So what would happen is, these here water Hodags, or aqua Hodags, they became friends with the ships that would pass across back and forth over Lake Superior. And you know, the water Hodags made a funny sound. The fact is, the modern day ships have horns on them, and they make the same sound as the water Hodag. So when a ship is leaving the harbor, and I'm sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. I get all caught up in the story. So when the ships are leaving the Duluth harbor, they would blow the horn in hopes that one of these here water Hodags would show up, you know, and kind of guide them across Lake Superior. Because as you know, Lake Superior is very cold, and sometimes when that wind kicks up, the waves start crashing, you know, on the ship. The water's coming up on the deck, you know, and it's like, you know, it makes a guy kind of think twice why he took a job on Lake Superior. So anyways, the Hodags would come up alongside the ships and kind of nestle against the bow and help calm the ship as it goes through the waves. You know, you gotta get that coal all the way down to Detroit, but you gotta cross Lake Superior first. So anyways, you know, all the ship captains and all the ship crews, they all talk about the water Hodag, and how many times the water Hodag, the Aquadag, saved the ship. Sometimes when you're in a storm, you know, the modern day electronics go on the blink, and all you just gotta hope you got a Hodag on your side. So well, that's all I got to say about that. The Aqua Hodag is the Lake Superior, the Duluth Harbor legend, and the regular Hodag is the Rhinelander legend. So I love watching Vibe with Mike, and he my goodness, he knows some ships, and people line up, and people from all around the world are watching Vibe with Mike videos on YouTube. And I got the thought in my head, what would the Rhinelander Hodag look like if he lived in the water? And this is what God and I came up with. It's just a simple sculpture, but sometimes the simple things in life are the best.